I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Friday, October 12th, getting set to cruise into a weekend. Thought I'd show you one outdoor image from this morning. That's coming from the Spann Twitter Army. That is over Atlanta, Georgia. How about those wavy clouds? Stratus undulatus. A lot of that was seen over parts of Georgia and East Alabama this morning. Check the big picture. There's the satellite view. Big upper low near Las Vegas. That's going to set up a pretty big severe weather threat tomorrow for the nation's heartland. And ahead of that, we got this surface boundary just hanging over North Alabama. And you can see the swing. To the north of the boundary, Huntsville, 65. South of that boundary, Montgomery at 85. The front should be working its way north, and everybody should be in warm air tomorrow with highs in the low 80s, maybe mid-80s down around Montgomery again. And around the nation, pretty cold up on the Canadian border. They're sitting in the 40s up there this afternoon. You can see that tight gradient around here over North Alabama. But again, we're going to clearly be in the warm air tomorrow and also Sunday as well. That's the radar at 241. Just a little light rain left up in the Tennessee Valley. That's all that's left of a big MCS, a mesoscale convective system that was up there earlier today. And looks like most everybody's going to be dry tonight and tomorrow. Severe weather potential for tonight. Couple of slight risks out north, one right over the Four Corners, one over West Texas and East New Mexico. Tomorrow, this could be a pretty big day from the Texas Hill Country all the way up to Milwaukee and Chicago and Lake Michigan. And again, we have an enhancement within that from Oklahoma City almost up to Des Moines. And within that zone, there could be some pretty rough weather. Chance of hail, damaging wind, maybe a few tornadoes. So again, everybody going up to the Alabama-Missouri game at Columbia, take the rain gear. Be ready for some rain delays in case there's lightning around the stadium. And be sure you can get warnings if they are needed. There's a lot of college football going on in that zone tomorrow. And then Sunday, the SPC guys have the standard slight risk down into northwest Alabama and north Mississippi. The system is weakening. However, the 12Z GFS has come in a little more aggressive, as you'll see. There's the QPF chart. This is the rain for the next 5 days, valid through Wednesday morning of next week, suggesting rain amounts of about 1/2 inch for the northern part of the state. Heavier totals up on the Tennessee border. A lot of that had to do with the MCS up there this morning. But again, we will have a chance of showers and storms as the weekend wraps up by Sunday night. Tropical weather, Patty. That system's a dead duck out there, as you'll see. We have a new one that's developing that could be Raphael that's around the Windward Islands. Look at Patty. You can see the low-level swirl, but the storms are way, way northeast of there. So this thing is falling apart in a hurry, and what's left of it is going to drift southwest toward the Bahamas, but again, no big issue. This is 98L in the Atlantic that's over the Windward Islands. Be moving north and maybe threatening Bermuda if this is right. Of course, no threat to the United States mainland. The intensity forecast, some models ramp it up to a hurricane here in about 84 to 96 hours. So we'll watch that. But again, no threat here. Let's check the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. 588 ridging over us. So it should be a pretty warm, dry day tomorrow with low 80s. The GFS is showing 82. We'll call it partly sunny. But you can see the upper low is lifting out across the plain states. That'll be providing some good dynamic support for storms out there. You can see the surface low is north of Omaha with showers and storms on the surface boundary from Wisconsin down to Texas. Again, that's at 1 o'clock. This is the high-resolution NAM, valid at 2 o'clock Central Time tomorrow. That's about the time the Alabama Missouri football game gets underway, and you can see a big storm cluster could be moving in on Columbia during that game. So that's the reason we're kind of advising everybody be ready for a rough ride. But anybody from Texas all the way up to Wisconsin could see some pretty rough weather tomorrow. Now, Sunday, look at this. The GFS is definitely more aggressive with the strength of the upper support, as you can see. And down below that, we have a deep surface low at midday Sunday north of Gary, Indiana, and with a trailing front down through Little Rock and College Station, Texas. And that's got showers and storms around Memphis and North Mississippi, and that would be moving in here Sunday night. In fact, there's Sunday night just after midnight. A batch of showers and storms around, but the surface low is way up in Canada, so I think there would be a narrow window for any severe weather over northwest Alabama late Sunday afternoon. After that, things should weaken pretty quickly Sunday night, and then Monday, the showers and storms are exiting the state by midday, so better chance of scattered showers and storms late Sunday, Sunday night. Early Monday morning, the sky should clear Monday afternoon, and we turn cooler. The high would be only in the low 70s if this is right, probably 60s for the Tennessee Valley. And Tuesday, just a gorgeous day. Bright, sunny weather. We'll start the day in the 40s. The high should be around 70, just perfect fall weather. But Wednesday, here comes another feature in from the west. Aloft, you can see the energy there, and down below that, rain gathering off to the west over Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas. And Thursday, the trough amplifies and passes through here. And down below that, that would be a wet day. But on this run, the surface low is over the Florida Gulf Coast near Panama City. And if that's the case, no severe weather, just maybe a big rain event on Thursday. But we have seen other runs that put us in the warm sector with a chance of severe storms. So one way or the other should be a fairly wet day Thursday of next week. But just remains to be seen if we'll have any severe weather threat there. And a week from today, the trough axis moving on by, and we get into dry air as a deepening surface low is near Chesapeake Bay. We'll check the end of the forecast. This is October the 28th, getting close to Halloween. And no, that's not cool. That's warm. It's a 582 ridge, and if by chance that's right, the weather here would be relatively warm and dry. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. My next video will be Monday morning at 7. Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders. We'll have the updates here tomorrow and Sunday. And don't forget to watch us on ABC 3340 News if you can at 4, 5, 6, and 10 on the live stream or the television side. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless. Weather.